Good evening, Oklahoma, and everybody tuning in worldwide. Welcome to PPBC TV here on YouTube or straight from the app. We are in for a treat tonight, some Tuesday night basketball here tonight from Midwest City High School. We've got the Southeast Lady Spartans about to take on the Midwest City Lady Bombers. A nice 5A matchup here this afternoon on a cold Tuesday. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick. To my right is Dylan Tribble. And this broadcast is being brought to you by SSM Health at St. Anthony, as well as Super Prep and David Stanley Mitsubishi. We appreciate our sponsors for helping out with our broadcast, supporting Oklahoma City Public Schools broadcast, and that is indeed what this is. And we are minutes away from tip-off here for the first game, the girls' game. Like I said, between the Midwest City Lady Bombers and the Southeast Lady Spartans. And Dylan, this is kind of a little bit of a homecoming for you.
It
you
is.
are not a little bit, a lot of it.
Yeah,
this is
home.
your alma mater, and we're going to be broadcasting here in this beautiful gymnasium, some place that you're very familiar with.
Oh, yeah. I have a lot of memories in this gymnasium. It's called J.E. Sutton Fieldhouse. I watched a lot of basketball games. I wrestled here. My brother wrestled here. My dad, my uncle played basketball here. So I've seen quite a few sporting events in this field house.
Well, you get to add another one to that list. You get to broadcast some basketball.
No doubt.
Here
Special
tonight.
moment.
Very glad to be here. We thank Midwest City for allowing us to broadcast here. And we're here to, put a light on what these young athletes are doing, especially here for the Southeast Lady Spartans. And this should be a primetime matchup. And immediately following this game, we'll have the boys' game. So stay with us. We've got the game about to tip off. And number 45 for Midwest City, Deanna Douglas, wins the tip. They're just going to stay along the three-point line. Fire one off in the corner, no good. Southeast Lady Spartans with the rebound. Now they're going to push it up the floor. Number 1, Kyra Davis. She is the point guard for this team. She is the ball handler. She sets the offense up, and she takes a deep three, no good. Rebounded Douglas, and they're going to fire it down the court. Too far of a pass there, Dylan.
Yeah, a little too far ahead on that pass. They had an open fast break, just couldn't make the connection to finish an easy layup. So it's going to be a turnover, and Southeast Spartans are going to have it.
So still 0-0. Kyra Davis going to inbound the ball, and they're going to fight through this half-court press here. And it's stolen by Midwest City. They're going to get an easy layup, and it goes in. So the Lady Bombers have scored first in this game. They're up 2-0. Southeast Lady Spartans, Kyra Davis with the basketball, trying to move it up the court, take a high percentage shot, and get it to fall. So now they're just going to move it around. You got number 12, Ara Sarabia.
Yep, Midwest City's just sitting back in this man-to-man defense.
Bad pass, it's going to go out of bounds, and it looks to be Lady Bomber basketball. So careless turnovers to begin the game. Got to fix it.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt about it. The Lady Bombers play really aggressive on defense, go for steals.
Celia Landon inbound the basketball, gets it to number 9. I'm sorry, number 3. Markia Pratt, and they're going to go down low, put up the shot, no good, rebounded. Midwest City Lady Bombers, and Deanna Douglas gets the putback bucket. They're up 4-0.
That's what she does. She broke the record for the most rebounds in Lady Bomber history this year.
All right, they're going to inbound it, and, well, stolen again by number 0, Sierra Martin, and puts the shot up. Offensive rebound, putback is good. Markia Pratt, and we've got a timeout here early first quarter. 6 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Midwest City Lady Bombers up 6-0. Southeast is just trying to find some rhythm.
Yeah, they got to find some rhythm. They got to settle down in their offense, get a good play, and get an open shot. So far, they haven't really even attempted a shot. They had a 3 that was blocked, and then Midwest City's just been all over them on defense early on. That's why they have the lead 6-0.
Well, we always see this happen, especially at the beginning part of the game. You got all these energy, you got a little bit of butterflies, you're a little bit nervous, but a little nervous is always a good thing. But now it's just about execution. You've kind of, played a couple minutes in this game. You got to get the ball if you're Southeast and move it up the court. You can't dance around behind the half-court line too very often, especially with the way Midwest City is, pressuring them from the jump.
No doubt.
So you got to move it up. Kyra Pratt going to inbound the basketball, trying to get an open teammate. Does. She's going to push it, and it's almost stolen. Loose ball.
It's stolen.
Recovered by Cian Miller. Gets it to Martin. Martin's going to restart this offense. Passes over to Pratt on the wing. Corner back to, jump shot by Midwest City. No good. Rebounded Southeast. So Kyra Davis. I shouldn't mess that name up. Kyra Davis.
Once again.
With the turnover, unfortunately, there. So Midwest City's going to get another possession here. And number 23, Sanaya Gaddis, going to inbound the basketball to Marquia Pratt.
And Pratt's the one who came up with that turnover to get the ball right back to the Lady Bombers.
They're just going to move the ball along the arc. Throw cross court. Here's a jump shot. No good. Well, actually, it's an and one. And she's going to the free throw line for a free throw shot. 8-0 start for the Midwest City Lady Bombers.
Yeah, Marquia Pratt was wide open on the baseline, takes the shot, gets fouled. She's at the free throw line for the three-point play if she makes it, and she does.
So 9-0 start. Lady Bombers on top. Kyra Davis gets the ball, starts to move it up the court, throws it cross court, goes off the hand of Ella Sarabia.
She just wasn't ready for the pass, Swick, and it was a little bit behind her, so not a great pass, and it's going to be another turnover. Lady Bombers with the ball.
Yeah, you got to be more efficient. Got to be more efficient, and so Midwest City is going to slowly go about their offensive strategy. They're not trying to push it. They're not trying to do too much, but they are going to move, and a deep three-point shot bounces, no good. What a block.
Big-time block by the Lady Spartans.
Here's Sarabia. She's going to try and take the ball, and
a big-time block on the other end.
We've got back-to-back big-time blocks.
That was number 0, Sierra Martin, the 6-foot senior, with the block. My goodness.
That almost went into the band.
Yeah, that almost hit the front row of the band section.
But they're going to call a foul.
Indeed.
And Sarabia is going to the free throw line and have an opportunity to get on the board here. Puts up the shot, no good. We'll have one more free throw attempt. But, yeah, on the other end,
Mia Gonzalez had the block for the Lady Spartans.
Had a really, really good block on the other end of the floor, and they need her to continue that high-level play. Okay, I guess there was some sort of lane violation.
Indeed. So Midwest City's going to get the ball right back, and they're still up 9-0.
All right, Martin's going to throw it into Sanaya Gaddis. Gaddis throws it down court, back to Martin. Martin to Pratt. Pratt to the Gaddis for 3. He gets it to fall.
Yep, the wing 3 money ball is good for 2-3. Gaddis.
Kyra's got to get the ball and move. She inbounds the basketball and stops. You got to continue to move, and throws it the high post to Gonzalez. Loose ball, recovered by Midwest City, and now they push it. Got Pratt down there on the block, and she got fouled before she could really get the shot off. They're going to say it's a shooting foul, I think.
Yeah, it definitely is. She was in the shooting motion, trying to go up for the layup, couldn't even lift her arm up. Good foul call by the ref, and she's at the free throw line for 2 shots.
She'll go to the free throw line, exactly, and try to increase their lead. No good. And we'll see if she can add on at least another point here onto the scoreboard. We've got a late substitution here. Number 2, Chloe Knox is in the game. I'm sorry, Celaya Landon. I was looking at the wrong number. She's in the game.
Yeah, one of those.
Here comes Kyra Davis. She may take it, and she does. No good on the three-point attempt. What a rebound by Deanna Douglas of Midwest City. Now they're going to move the basketball up court, throw cross court to Martin. Back to Landon. Now they're moving the ball efficiently. There's Douglas that puts up the shot. She's fouled. She's going to the free throw line. Still have a 12-0 lead to start this game.
Yep, they did the right thing. Douglas had great position down low in the post, goes up to take the foul, and she's at the free throw line. And makes the first.
Midwest City's going to do some substituting. C.D. Johnson's in the game. Comes in for Sierra Martin, and I believe one other young lady got in the game, but I didn't catch her number. Okay, so Southeast down 14-0.
Number
has
one,
the
Chloe
basketball.
Knox in the game for the Bombers.
Kyra Davis throws to the corner to Sarah Bia. Back to Davis. No, it's stolen by Midwest City. Great pass to Douglas. Off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, put back by Celaya Landon.
Yep, Landon was there to clean up the miss, and Midwest City's up 16-0.
Southeast just needs a bucket in hopes of getting something going, but they've got to get on the board here. Kyra Davis comes off a screen at the wing. Three-point attempt, off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound. Landon has it. She pushes it up the floor, 1-on-2, and she dishes to her teammate off the glass. It's good.
Wow.
Chloe Knox
really
with
nice
the bucket.
vision by number 2, Landon, to stop and find her teammate cutting to the basket for the easy lay-in.
18-0, just under 3 minutes to play. Davis to Sarah Bia. Sarah Bia goes to the top of the keys, trying to cut. Gets down closer to the baseline. Throws it to the other Sarah Bia.
It's going to be out of bounds on Midwest City.
There's Ella Sarah Bia, number 2, and there's number 12, Ara Sarah Bia for the Southeast Lady Spartans. In comes in
sophomores.
Valentina Guzman. She's in for Mia Gonzalez.
Looking at the Southeast roster, it's a pretty young squad. There's only one senior, and that's the point guard, number 1, Kyra Davis.
And they're just inbounding the basketball. They're on the wing, well defended. Try to get it down low to Guzman. Kyra Davis gets it back on the wing. She's going to step back and let this thing cool off a little bit. Try to get some room to create a shot. Davis loses her dribble, needs help. And they're going to call a foul on Midwest City, number 20.
It's going to be a reach-in foul.
Johnson.
5'7" sophomore Johnson with a reach-in foul. So Southeast is going to keep the basketball.
Kyra Davis going to inbound the pass to Guzman. Guzman down low to number 21, Rebecca Cano. Gets stolen. Here comes Midwest City Lady Bombers, and there's Pratt all the way to the bucket. Gets it to fall. 20-0 start here for the Lady Bombers in Midwest City. Southeast is just doing whatever they can to try and hang in there. They desperately need some points. And Sarah Bia dives for the loose ball. Might be a jump ball call. We'll see.
It's going to be a jump ball indeed.
That's exactly what it is, and I believe Southeast had the benefit of the possession arrow.
They sure did. Lady Spartans need to get some sort of inbound play to get somebody open for a good shot. Midwest City's defense has just been all over them. They've had some opportunities, but just couldn't knock them down.
Davis trying to throw it to Cano down by the baseline and over through the pass. It's going out of bounds. It'll be Lady Bomber basketball.
Yes, sir. And they love to push the pace, as you've seen. When they get a turnover, they're running and gunning and pushing the ball down the floor.
Celaya Landon got the basketball, gave it right back. And Pratt has it. Pratt's going to drive to the baseline, put up the floater. It's good. Seems like Markia Pratt has really gotten comfortable in this game.
Yeah, she's a talented basketball player. The past 2 buckets that she's made have been unreal. She stops and pops, hits the midi.
Here, Kyra Davis gets it to Sarah Bia. To Cano on the wing. Tried to get it down low back to Sarah Bia. Gets tipped and stolen by Midwest City. Now they're pushing up the floor. He got 3-on-1. and which leads to an easy layup by Chloe Knox, the junior guard from Midwest City. 1 minute, 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Southeast has got to get on the scoreboard right now, and stolen again.
Got a fast break.
Deep throw to number 20.
That's Knox. C.D. Johnson, the sophomore. She got her shot blocked.
And we've got a reach-in foul here on number 24. That's Janae Sia. I believe I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah, I was going to guess Janae Say, but I could be wrong.
I think you're right.
Nonetheless, Southeast Lady Spartans got the basketball. 52 seconds left in the first.
Kyra Davis bringing the ball up the court. Under a minute left. Only about 47 seconds. Loses control. Stolen by Midwest City. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson loses control. Stolen by Sarabia. Kyra Davis to Guzman. Tries to get it cross court to Cano. She loses control. Goes out of bounds. That might be off.
Yeah, it's
Midwest
off
City.
Midwest City for sure.
Lady Spartans retained possession. I don't even know if they knew.
I don't think they did.
They thought the call would go the other way. So you got Kyra Davis inbounding the basketball. Needs to get rid of it. Finds Guzman on the block. Gets it swatted and stolen. Here comes Seven Miller. Throws to Knox for deep three. Gets it to fall. And they're going to say it's a 2, so
it
26.
Definitely was. The foot was on the line, but a deep 2 for Knox, the junior.
8 seconds left. Kyra's got to get a shot off here. Throws it down low to Guzman. Backs up, step back, puts up the shot, no good. Travel.
Yeah, it's going to be travel, so there's less than a second left. 0.4. I'm not sure the Lady Bombers can even get a shot off
Yeah,
here.
no, they're just going to inbound it, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 26-0 start. Midwest City Lady Bombers over the Southeast Lady Spartans here in the first quarter. They've just completely dominated this first quarter. What does Southeast have to do to just make it a little bit more respectable?
First thing they need to do is just calm down and not let the defensive pressure get to them. It's been an issue the entire first quarter. You and I have both seen it. That's why the score is what it is. They got to try to calm down, stay composed, and find an open teammate. Like, they really got to work on ball movement on the offensive side just to try to get an open look.
Need to give a big shout out to our broadcasting sponsors, SSM Health at St. Anthony. They're proud sponsors of Oklahoma City Public School broadcast. You know, sometimes after a hard-fought game, players need the services of a sports medicine specialist, and they've got a great team of doctors at SSM Health hospitals to help players recover quickly and get back on the field or the court. In tonight's case, the court.
Yeah, no doubt. We're on the hardwood. We cover both sports, football and basketball, but we're in the thick of basketball season. I couldn't be more happy.
So it looks like Midwest City's going to have possession of the basketball to start this second quarter. They've got a 26-0 lead, and they're feeling pretty good about their start to this game. Southeast has got to find some sort of rhythm in a boost of confidence if they can get on the scoreboard. Almost stolen by Guzman. Jump shot by Seven Miller.
Really good
Increases
shot.
their lead to 28-0.
Finds her spot on the wing and knocks it down. Seven Miller.
Here's Ella Sarabia. Gets it back to Davis. Davis going to restart this offense. Gets it to Cano on the wing. Now in the corner to number 13, Hopkins.
Another steal
Stolen
for the Lady Bombers, and they're pushing it.
And there's Martin with the shot, no good. Offensive rebound by Chloe Knox. And Kennedy Downer with the shot, no good. Fighting for the rebound. It's a toss-up, jump ball. That's going to be Midwest City basketball?
No, it's going to go to the Lady Spartans.
Oh, okay.
That's something that they can try to build off. They needed that.
This
because
is
Midwest City was dominating the offensive boards on that last possession.
Yeah, so Kyra's going to get the ball and bring it across half court. Midwest City's relented on some of that full court press.
Yeah, they're kind of easing off the full court press, saving some energy here.
And let's see, Guzman with the inbound pass. It's stolen again by Midwest City. Throws cross court to number 13, 7 Miller. Gets it back to Martin. She's going to drive and kick it out to Miller. Miller for three. No good. Douglas with the rebound. Douglas with the putback.
Yeah, like I said, that's
Deanna
what she
Douglas,
does.
the senior.
She's a rebounding machine for this Lady Bomber team.
Here comes Kyra Davis. She's over here on the baseline. Three-point shot, good. Finally gets a bucket.
That's got to feel good for Kyra Davis. She's had a couple of those open looks, couldn't knock them down, but she did knock that one down.
So here's Sierra Martin, drives baseline, just weaving in and out of traffic and puts up the shot, no good. Goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was off Deanna Douglas, and it's going to be Lady Spartan basketball.
I'd like to see them get some high screens to try to get Kyra Davis open, because we've seen that she just knocked down that last three-point shot.
She knows what it feels like and can get comfortable shooting that three from that spot. She's going to drive, gets it stolen by Martin, and somehow Douglas gets it. Passes to her teammate, Kennedy Downer. They get it to Knox for three, no good. Rebounded by Douglas. She puts it up and gets the and one button, put in one call putback shot.
Yeah, it's really tough to stop her from getting offensive boards in the paint. She broke the record for the most rebounds in Midwest City Lady Bomber history, which was previously held by a girl that went to school with me, KK Williams, who went on to play for OU.
Puts up the free throw, no good. Goes almost out of bounds, but recovered and rebounded by Midwest City, who Martin thought about taking a three-point shot. Throws to Downer. Downer back to Martin. Martin for three, no good. Fight for the rebound. Cano gets it. Passes to Kyrie Davis. Davis going to push the ball up the floor. 5.5 to play. 32-3. Midwest City Lady Bombers with the lead. Davis going to cut off a screen. Thought about pulling up for a shot, but they're going to call a travel on her. It took one extra step. And we've got mass substitution in for Southeast. A whole new starting five.
Yeah, they're going to give that starting lineup a little bit of a breather. But they better come locked in, because the Lady Bombers have not let the foot off the gas.
You've got number 15, Marion Soto, guarding it. Oh, almost stolen. But I believe that was Anna Martinez.
Yeah, number 10, the senior guard for the Lady Spartans. This
Now
is
we've
her
got a
last
whole new mass substitution here for the Midwest City Lady Bombers.
Back and forth. They got all fresh players on the hardwood right now.
Maya Hodges, number 33, down there on the block. And still they go to Guzman. Puts up the shot, no good. Guzman puts it up again, no good. Rebounded Midwest City and off to the races. They push it up the floor really quick. Marquia Pratt drives the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Maya Hodges going to get called.
She's a 6'3" freshman player for the Lady Bombers, Maya Hodges. My goodness.
She's got some size to her, and that's definitely beneficial when it comes to basketball.
Oh, for sure.
She'll attempt some free throws. Shot was no good as she was fouled. Puts it up, nope, not going to drop. Still 32-3 here to start this game. 4:47 left in the second quarter. Midwest City's gone for a younger lineup here, trying to get some of those freshmen and sophomores.
No doubt.
Some game experience.
And the freshman, she ends up missing both free throws. So the Lady Spartans get the ball on the baseline. They're going to throw it into the senior, Anna Martinez.
Martinez bringing it up the floor. Change of pace than what we normally see with Kyra Davis. She drives baseline, gets to the block, dishes to Guzman. Guzman back to Martinez. For the jump shot, no good. Rebounded. Hodges, the 6'3" freshman for the Lady Bombers. Now they move court side, or wing side. drove to the baseline, put up the shot, no good, but a foul is called.
Yep, Jordan Hanna, number 21, the junior, she's going to go to the free throw line for the Lady Bombers. They're really good at driving and getting into the paint and creating contact to get some fouls. We've seen it time and time again.
Here's the free throw. Got it to fall after 2 or 3 bounces. Increases their lead to 33-3. Hannah's got one more time here from the free throw line. Puts up the shot. It's good. Guzman's going to inbound the basketball to Martinez, and she's going to work it towards half court, past half court, right there on the wing. Throws down low to Guzman. They're going to call a reach-in foul on Hodges, I believe, number 33.
Yeah, that's the freshman.
And
really
so
good
Guzman,
passing by Anna Martinez. Ever since she's come in the game,
she's a little bit more
finding
of
open teammates.
She's a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, she's a senior for a reason. It's showing.
It's to 23, no good on the shot. Guzman with the rebound and kicks it back out. Here's Martinez for 3. Off the rim, no good.
Had a good look, just couldn't get it to fall.
Here comes Landon. Back to Pratt. Pratt to Gaddis. With the shot, no good. Hodges with the rebound. Landon for 3, no good. Another offensive rebound by Midwest City.
Yeah, they're dominating in the
And
paint.
Knox is going to try for a 3-point shot, and Chloe Knox knocks it down.
Third time is a charm for the Lady Bombers. They get a third shot at it, and they knock down the tray ball.
Here comes Anna Martinez. Left hand got it blocked by Marquia Pratt, and Pratt's going to take it coast to coast for the layup to
coast from Cali all the way to Florida. Marquia Pratt with the finish.
39-3. Southeast only hit 1 3-point shot. It was by Kyra Davis. Here's Martinez off the glass, no good. Rebound at Midwest City. Southeast got to hustle, get back on defense, and that's what they do. Almost caused a turnover. We're going to get a travel call on
Landon, number 2 for the Lady Bombers. And we're going to get another group of mass subs for Midwest City.
So Southeast is going to have possession of the basketball. Kyra Davis back in the game. She's going to inbound it to number 23, Andrea. Davis to Cano. Cano to Sarabia, tries to drive, kicks it back to Cano. Cano gives it to her teammates. 3-point shot by Garcia. Oh, they're going to say it's a 2, but
yeah,
it's a made bucket.
2. Much needed for the Lady Spartans. That was a big bucket.
Great shot selection and great execution on that shot. Here comes Southeast. Could they go on a 4-0 run? And I guess not. Gets it stolen, and now it's stolen back by Southeast. Now they've got a little bit of rhythm. Deep 3 by Kyra Davis. Gets it to fall.
She can knock those down. That's her second 3 of the night. Had a good look, and now there's 8 points on the board for the Lady Spartans.
Lady Spartans finding a little bit of a rhythm here.
You called it. They're on a 4-0 run right now.
Here comes Midwest City. Number 4, Kaya Jackson to Jordan Hanna. You've got Downer there, number 12. Jackson to the high post.
It's number 24. Janae Say, the 6-foot junior, knocks down the mid-range shot.
I thought it was Janae Sia.
I just listened to my friend, Mr. Hildebrand, down there on the mic.
Well, he does a great job.
He sure does.
Does a great job. His son is a really good broadcaster, too. Here's a three-point shot by Sarabia and a fight for the rebound. Sarabia may not be very tall in stature, but she is tough. There's a shot, loose ball, rebounded Midwest City, puts up another three-pointer, gets it to fall. That is Ceedee Johnson.
She had an open look, didn't hesitate, takes the shot, and knocks down the 3.
Minute left until halftime. Lot of point differential here tonight, 44-8. Midwest City Lady Bombers playing really good basketball here today, but here on these last few possessions, Southeast has figured out a way to get on the board, and they missed that shot, so Midwest City will rebound and proceed up court. And there is a missed layup and a putback shot that gets to fall, and Janae Say gets the bucket and the foul. She'll go to the line for one.
Yep, she's making her presence known on the court late in this second quarter. 28 seconds left. Lady Bombers up 46-8.
Chloe Knox is coming back into the game. Jordan Hanna's going to take a breather here. So here's the free throw attempt, gets it to fall. 28 seconds until halftime. Stay tuned for our David Stanley Mitsubishi halftime show. We'll recap what we saw here in the first half and try and speculate on what we could see in the second half and what adjustments need to be made. Here's Sarah Bia for Southeast. Loses control, and you've got Kaya Jackson with a breakaway layup. Gets it to fall as she was falling on the ground herself. Gets the bucket to go.
Big time bucket by Kaya Jackson right before half. That's how you want to end the half if you're the Lady Bombers, and they're up big, 49-8.
Strong first half by Midwest City. We'll see what adjustments are made by the Southeast Lady Spartans, and we'll talk about it when we come back after this short period. This is halftime here on Tuesday Night Basketball. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, David Stanley Mitsubishi. We'll be right back after this short break.
Don't wait for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune in to my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Welcome back to Tuesday night basketball. We're at halftime of the girls' game between the Southeast Lady Spartans and the Midwest City Lady Bombers. We've got a difference of scores here, 49-8. Midwest City has the lead, a significant lead going into the third quarter, and I think it's fair to say that it's going to be really tough for Southeast to come back and win this game. But what are some things that they can do to get better, and to use this time, the second half, to improve their basketball team?
Set up the offense is one thing. Whenever the senior Anna Martinez came in the game, we actually saw some set-up offense. She got some good looks for her. She got some good looks for her teammate, and I'm happy that she's in to start the second half. She was kind of the key that led that little run that they went on there for a second. In my opinion, they just got to do that, and easier said than done, but they got to settle down.
That's true, and I would like to see Kyra Davis,
Yes.
Kyra Davis, get a little bit more looks, maybe take a few more chances from beyond the arc, get a little bit more comfortable making those three-point shots. She's made 2 here today.
Yeah, she can knock them down.
Here's a floater by Midwest City, and Kyra Davis with the rebound, going to push it up court. Gets it to Martinez. Martinez jump steps, left hand, no good. Rebounded. Douglas fires it down to Martin with the breakaway layup. An easy bucket for Midwest City.
The senior to the senior connection, Douglas to Martin.
Now Midwest City's going to try and trap Kyra Davis, and they're going to succeed, and throws it. It's loose ball recovered by Midwest City. Here's Pratt, right hand, off the glass. It's good.
I'll tell you what, Marquia Pratt, she is a playmaker on offense and defense.
Very aggressive defensive player. Here's Davis to Sarabia, back to Davis. On the other side,
still in that full court press.
Got to get past half court, and they do. Gets it to Martinez at the top of the key. She kicks it to Cano, thought about taking the shot. Gets it blocked a couple times. Back to Martinez. Martinez being guarded by the bigger player. It gets it to Martin for the jump shot, no good. And here's Deanna Douglas. Great pass cross court to Pratt, no good. And Martin's with the offensive rebound, and putback was no good, goes out of bounds. They're going to say Southeast basketball.
Yeah, I think Martin was trying to go for her own rebound, and it went out of bounds on her hands. So Southeast has got another opportunity. Just got to try and beat this press first and foremost.
Ella Sarabia with the inbound pass to Davis. To Ayla Sarabia. Back to Davis. They're going to try and push it up court, and that's going to be a 10-second violation.
That's what pressure will do to you.
Right, you have 10 seconds to get it past half court, and it's tough.
Like I said, easier said than done. This is a tough Midwest City team to play against, and this is their first year playing in 5A.
Sierra Martin going to inbound the basketball and start their offense. Down low to Douglas on the block. She gets an easy look.
Beautiful pass and cut. Once again, Sierra Martin finds her teammate, Deanna Douglas, for the finish.
Here's Sarabia, and loses control, and not really loses control. Took too many steps, so call her for travel.
No doubt about it. Once again, the pressure was really getting to them, and that creates the turnover. Gaddis is going to bring the ball in.
Throw cross court to 7 Miller. Back to Pratt. Pratt looking for Martin down low. Left hand gets it to fall off the glass. Great positioning.
No doubt about
by
it.
Sierra Martin.
Yeah, she's a senior, and it's really showing with her calmness and poise.
Cross court to Cano, now back to Sarabia. 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded Midwest City. I thought that was a good look, just didn't fall. Long pass completed, and good bucket made by Sierra Martin on that play.
Agent Zero with the finish on the other end, Sierra Martin.
Kyra trying to get through this defense. Cano back to Sarabia. She's going to take a long jump shot, but it gets blocked and sent in the stands.
Yeah.
By Deanna Douglas.
That was a gnarly block by Douglas.
Celia Landon's in the game. And we've got number 13, Roxanne Hopkins, coming in for Ira Sarabia. And Southeast is going to get the ball stolen by Martin.
Sierra Martin, she is
gets
killing
it to
them.
fall. And Martin's right back. Oh, and deep pass, complete, and the bucket is made for the Southeast Lady Spartans. That's what they need to do is just keep moving that ball up court and get down the court as quickly as possible and try and score in transition. Take advantage of that press defense when they're all on the half court. If you can get the ball quickly on the other side, you can get a pretty decent look there.
Yeah, if you can beat the press, then there's going to be some open court on the other end. So here we are. Markia Pratt is at the free throw line for 2 shots. She gets fouled underneath the bucket.
Taking a look and gets it to fall. Got some substitutions here for the Midwest City Lady Bombers coming out of Seven Miller. Coming in, it's Chloe Knox, as well as C.D. Johnson. And Johnson's coming in for Deanna Douglas. Pratt's second free throw attempt. It's good. Score 62-10. Midwest City applying the full court pressure. Southeast trying to navigate through it. They succeed. Cano over there on the corner loses her dribble, has to get it to Sarabia. Sarabia to Martinez, and we've got a reach-in foul.
Yep, Markia Pratt trying to go for the steal. It's going to be a foul, but it is on the floor.
So we'll see
it's number 2.
what kind of play they draw up here.
Sarabia
with the inbound to number 13.
Roxanne Hopkins, the freshman guard for Southeast Spartans.
They're getting good quality experience. It's kind of baptism by fire, if you will.
For sure.
But this is going to do nothing. It may be painful, but this will be a learning experience that you can use to get better.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what they want to do.
We've got a timeout here.
I think they can come back from this score, but they can keep playing hard and keep getting better.
And I think it's important just to keep fighting no matter what. I would tell Southeast, scoreboard doesn't matter.
Right.
Like it's just about taking it possession by possession and try to improve as a player and as a team.
For sure.
And you just do that one possession at a time. And so we'll see what type of adjustments they can make and hopefully putting some more points on the board here. Southeast head coach is doing a really good job of just, using this moment as a teaching tool. And so she's really working hard with these young athletes and trying to make them improve. I want to thank our sponsors for tonight. Again, Tuesday night basketball here on PPBC TV. Download the app. It's free for Android and iPhone users. Go to Google Marketplace. Download it there. You can also go directly to YouTube and type in PPBC TV, and you can find us that way as well. Make sure you hit the follow button so you don't miss out on any of our future broadcasts. Following this game, we will have the boys' game between the Southeast Spartans and the Midwest City Bombers. Lady Spartans basketball gets it to Kyra Davis, then on the wing to Cano in the corner to Martinez, I think. Oh, that's Sarabia. Now Martinez with the basketball at the top of the key, back to Sarabia. Steps back, loses his dribble, has to get rid of it. Cano's there to help bail her out. Now they're going to restart this offense on Kyra Davis.
Pretty good ball movement right here.
Puts up the shot, gets it to fall. Anna Martinez. Great offensive play by that young lady.
Nice pump fake and driving the baseline, knocks it down. Anna Martinez, the senior.
And a missed shot by number 24, Janae Say.
They got some numbers here.
And Kyra Davis with the three-point shot off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound by Cano. Tries to get it back to Davis, and we're going to get a foul call.
Yeah, it's going to be a reach
on
and foul.
Chloe Knox of Midwest City.
Non-shooting foul, so Kyra Martin's going to throw it in from the baseline.
Gets the ball into Hopkins, and Hopkins to Sarah Beer. Here's Kyra Davis for a three, no good. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Midwest City basketball.
I'm okay with that. She had an open look. She took the shot. I'll live with that every single time.
Here comes Landon. Gets it to Knox. Knox with the jump shot, the expensive two. Rebounded Kyra Davis. Now she's pushing it up the floor. Tried to get it to Rebecca Cano, but goes out of bounds, and Knox loses control, goes out of bounds. It'll be Southeast basketball.
Right back to the Lady Spartans. Just kind of a silly turnover right there by Knox, who got the steal and then goes off her knee out of bounds, so Lady Spartans get the basketball right back.
Roxanne Hopkins is going to inbound the ball for the Lady Spartans of Southeast. Throws it into Davis. One-on-one between her and Kennedy Downer. Anna Martinez had the bucket just a little bit ago, puts up the shot, gets it to fall.
I mentioned her at halftime. She has got to have the ball in her hands more. You see what she can do. That's her second shot of the half.
She's the more efficient scorer for the Southeast Spartans right now. Here's Downer with the shot. Offensive rebound stolen by Southeast. Hopkins ripped it away, and somehow Midwest City gets it back. And there's a blocking foul called on Hopkins there.
Yep. Tough foul right there. Landon was driving to the bucket, and she runs right into the body of a Lady Spartan. So Midwest City's going to throw it in from the baseline.
1 minute, 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Midwest City, far throw to the top of the key to Knox. Down low to Say. Say's trying to work through a bunch of traffic. A lot of Lady Spartans down there trying to defend. And she gets fouled, and Say will go to the free throw line.
Yep, 6-foot junior, Shania Say. She's definitely showed some promise in this game tonight. Bombers are still up big, 63-14, 56 left in the third.
Makes the free throw. She'll have one more shot attempt. Under a minute away from the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth. There's the shot. It's good. Midwest City up by a lot, 65-14. So Kyra Davis going to get the basketball, pushes it aggressively past half court, gets double teamed, tried to find Cano on the baseline, but
it's going to be out of
C.D.
bounds.
Johnson beat her there, and
Couldn't
then got
keep her
the ball
feet in
and
bounds.
then went out of bounds.
Yep. So the Lady Spartans catch a break right there. Davis is going to throw in from the baseline. Okay, we got a change right here from the referee. He's saying what I saw from the jump, that C.D. Johnson gets pushed in the back out of bounds, which is the right call. So Lady Bombers have the basketball.
Soleil Landon to Knox. Knox drives, kicks it in the corner. Three-point shot attempt. It's good. Kennedy Downer with the bucket. Is that a two?
Yeah, it was an expensive two. Deep two right there.
Here's Kyra Davis past half court on the wing. Gets to Martinez. She drives baseline. Puts up the shot, no good. Sarah Beal with the offensive rebound. She drives back baseline, gets it stolen. Now they push it up court to Chloe Knox with the bucket.
When they get those rebounds, they're looking up the court.
Deep throw to Martinez, and she gets it blocked and fouled. She'll go to the line with 2.2 seconds left in the third quarter. Anna Martinez has been the most reliable scoring threat for the Southeast Spartans.
And she's just a playmaker. She can drive and find her open teammates. Obviously, there's no quitting her. This is her senior campaign, so this is her last year of high school basketball.
Puts up the shot, no good. She'll have one more free throw opportunity, and I'm not so sure Midwest City can get a shot off in 2.2 seconds. If it is, it's going to be a very low percentage shot.
No doubt about
that. And fight for the rebound, and that's going to be it's going to be the end of the third quarter, 69-14. Our sponsors for Tuesday night basketball here on PPBC TV. SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, David Stanley Mitsubishi, First Security Bank, State Farm Agent Chuck Davis, Geronimo's Bakery, Covington Heat and Air, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter action between the Southeast Lady Spartans and the Midwest City Lady Bombers. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Tuesday Night Basketball, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and David Stanley Mitsubishi. The score has gotten out of hand, 69-14. The Midwest City Lady Bombers with the lead, and the Southeast Lady Spartans using this time to improve and get other teammates some opportunities to get on the floor and develop. This is a young Southeast Spartan basketball team, and Anna Martinez takes it baseline, gets fouled, and makes the bucket. That's what we call an and one.
That is definitely what we call an and one. That's her second time driving the baseline and finishing a tough bucket right back to the free throw line. Chance to make it a three-point play.
All right, here is the shot. It's good.
Yeah, they got to keep feeding her.
She's getting more and more confident as this game proceeds. Here's Pratt cross court to Johnson. Thought number 2, Landon, was going to shoot the three-point shot, but they're moving it around. Landon steps up, drives baseline, off the glass, no good. And put back is good by Sanaya
Janae Say
Gaddis
with the cleanup bucket.
Was that not Sanaya Gaddis?
No, she's not on the court. That was 24. Okay. Say, the 6-foot junior with the finish.
There's the jump shot, gets it to fall. Anna Martinez once again.
Like I said, keep feeding her. She is feeling it right now.
Three-point shot by Landon makes it look easy.
Open shooter in the corner. Poetry in motion. Tray ball is good for Landon.
Here's Kyra Davis bringing the ball up the court. Gets it knocked right to Cano. Cano to Sarabia, back to Cano, goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's off.
I think it's going to stay with, it's going to stay with Southeast.
Inbound the basketball to Martinez. Martinez with the ball. Goes out of bounds. Southeast going to keep it. Kennedy Downer did a good job of knocking the ball out of her hands. That's it right. Oh, and we've got
Janae Say with the left-handed finish.
There we go.
On the fast break.
Kyra Davis pushing it back up the court. Cano on the wing to Martinez in the corner. She thought about taking it, drives baseline, spins, left hand, no good, but she gets called for the foul, so she'll go to the free throw line for 2. Martinez, you could see the confidence with this young lady. I know the game's out of hand, but she seems to be improving, as we see on the court.
No doubt about it. She shows that she still wants to play hard. It's a tall mountain to climb as far as coming back in the game, but she is still playing with all the passion possible.
So here we go. Martinez takes the free throw, gets it to fall.
Knocks it down.
Got to take advantage of your free throws here.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Other than an open layup, it's the easiest shot in basketball.
Roxanne Hopkins is in the game here.
Anna knocks down both free throw shots.
Gets to the 21-point mark. Here's Pratt. Just weaves in and out, and so did the basketball. Went in the hoop and out of the hoop. And then
Janae Say was there
Say
with the
got
putback once
with
again.
the putback. Here's Martinez.
Big block
Gets
by
it blocked.
Say.
Now she's fighting for the basketball, and it gets called for the jump ball. That was a great hustle move by Anna Martinez.
Yeah, for sure. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Bombers.
All right, here
C.D.
comes
Johnson bringing it up the court.
Johnson overlooking the defense, gets it to Pratt on the wing, down low to Say, puts up the shot, no good, but gets fouled by Hopkins. So Janae's going to the free throw line here.
She's having a really good night tonight. We've said her name quite a bit, and a lot of her points are going to be in the paint. And if she doesn't make it, she's
a lot
getting
of hustle,
fouled.
a lot of hustle points there.
Oh,
some
for
putback
sure.
shots. She gets rebounds. Her and Deanna Douglas are pretty good little 1-2 punch down low.
Don't forget Sierra
On
Martin.
the block and the baseline, just rebounds a lot of those missed opportunities. And
Right about that.
we got some substitution here. Marion Soto's in the game. Free throw is made. Southeast with the basketball. Inbounds it to Kyra Davis. Davis going to bring it past half court. Stolen by Landon, 2-on-1. Landon's going to put up the easy layup and get the bucket. 5.5 to play left in the game.
Landon with the steal and the finish.
Rebecca Cano there on the wing, gets it to Sarabia, back to Cano. Cano drives and gets fouled in the process.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on Say. A little too much body contact on that drive to the bucket. It's going to be on the floor, though, and they're not in the bonus, so going to throw it in from the baseline. That's the senior down there throwing it in.
Mass
Kyra
substitution
Davis.
here for Midwest City.
Yep, going to get some of the young guns on the floor for the
Maya
Lady Bombers.
Hodge is in there. Here's Southeast. The basketball. Davis gets a look, puts up the three, gets it to fall.
It's her third three on the night for the Lady Spartans. Kyra Davis knocks it down.
Here comes Midwest City. Moving the basketball. And Knox there in the corner. It's down to Hodges with the bucket off the glass. Great post move.
For sure, the 6'3" freshman.
And a steal
finishes
on
a
the
tough
inbounds
one.
pass, and Knox gets the shot up. It's no good. Offensive rebound by Midwest City. Jordan Hanna with the putback. She gets called for the foul, so she'll go to the free throw line.
Yep, she's going to have two shots. Couldn't make the bucket through the contact, but she's at the free throw line. 2 shots pending.
No good on the first one. Does the Midwest City band ever play? We heard them a lot at the beginning of the game, and then they've quieted down.
Yeah, they're going to start playing right before the boys' game. They're going to get this place fired up. They got to take a little break and go get a snack from the concession stand.
Now, you were quite the flute player in high
I
school,
was
were you
not.
not?
I cannot claim that.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought
No.
you remember that. Okay.
No, I definitely did not.
Southeast with the basketball. Anna Martinez loses her dribble, needs the help of Rebecca Cano. Cano gets caught on the wing, back to Martinez. Martinez trying to find a little bit of room to run, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded Midwest City. They're going to bring this up court. Downer gets it to Knox in the corner, puts up the shot, no good, and a fight for the rebound. And Midwest City gets it, puts up the shot, no good, and
It's going to stay with the Lady Bombers.
it went out of bounds.
Yep, it did. Number 13, Roxanne Hopkins, got her hand on the ball.
And there is the jump shot, and rebounded by Southeast. That was number 15, Marion Soto. Gets it knocked out of her hands and out of bounds. Southeast Lady Spartans will retain possession. Davis with the inbound has to get it to Anna Martinez, who's been the leading scorer on this Lady Spartans basketball team here tonight. And I think a reach-in foul there.
Yeah, I think so. One of the Lady Bombers was trying to go for another steal, but there was some contact. Still not quite yet in the bonus.
I could have sworn you were a flute player.
No, sir. No, sir. Never got into playing the good old flute. And I'm not bashing anybody who does play the flute.
Oh, absolutely
Just
not.
wasn't for me.
I always thought you blew a bunch of hot air. No, I'm just
Negative
kidding.
Ghost Rider.
Just kidding. All right, so Midwest City with the basketball. Knox on the wing. She throws it to the other wing. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded. Soto of Southeast gets it to Martinez. She brings it up the court. 2.5 left to play in the game. Cano, baseline jump shot, no good. Rebounded, Midwest City. Bringing it up the court. Knox is going to put up a shot. Hodge is there to clean it up, gets the putback.
The tall freshman there to put the bucket back up. She's getting some really quality minutes late in this basketball game.
Kyra Davis picking it up a little bit, gets it to Soto in the corner. Back to Davis. You think she might try a three? She does.
Yeah,
no
she'll
good.
Pull. She's not afraid to pull it. She's knocked down
If she was one
three-pointers
step
tonight.
closer and shot the same shot, that ball would have went in. She was a little bit too far outside that three-point mark. Here's Midwest City with the basketball. Kennedy Downer overlooking the defense, trying to fight through that defense by Marion Soto. Gets it down low to Hodges. Great post move.
Got to keep feeding her.
Wills her way to the bucket.
It's a size mismatch down low in the paint.
1.5 minutes left in the game. Kyra Davis for Southeast gets it to Rebecca Cano. Cano to Davis in the corner. Davis to Cano. Back to Davis. Now to Anna Martinez. She's going to drive. She's going to put up the shot. No good. No foul call either. Midwest City comes up with it. Chloe Knox to Downer. Downer drives. Paint. Puts up the shot. Foul. She'll go to the free throw line with 1.3 minutes left in the game. C.D. Johnson was about to check in.
Kennedy Downer, she's a young player. She's only a sophomore. She's another young player getting a lot of good minutes tonight in this game. Midwest City's got a pretty big lead, 89-24, 1.3 minutes left in the game.
Downer's going to attempt the free throw attempt here and puts it up. No good. Here's a substitution for Southeast. Andrea Garcia is in the game for Marion Soto. Downer with their second free throw attempt goes almost out of bounds before Rebecca Cano came up with it. Gives it to Kyra Davis, under 1 minute left. She's going to try and get at least one more bucket. And Martinez in the corner fakes, drives baseline, reverse layup, no good. Rebounded Midwest City. 40 seconds left. C.D. Johnson bringing it up the court. Throws corner, Downer for three, no good. Hodges with the putback.
Look who's there to clean it up. Maya Hodges, the freshman. She's playing really well late in this game.
And she's gotten better as the game has
sure.
gone on. You can see her confidence level increase. She's getting more comfortable. Her body language.
100%.
She's more fluid. She just feels like she's much more comfortable than she was at the beginning of that game. And most of these young athletes are.
Yeah, she's only 15 years old.
Here's Rebecca Cano to Kyra Davis. 10 seconds left. You're going to have one more shot here, Kyra. We'll see if she takes it. She may just dribble this game out. And I think that's what the case is. The Midwest City Lady Bombers have won the game 91-24 over the Southeast Lady Spartans. Our sponsors for this broadcast, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and David Stanley Mitsubishi. We're going to take a timeout and come back and get the boys game underway between the Midwest City Bombers and the Southeast Spartans of Oklahoma City. The boys game will be next here live on PPBC TV. Download the app for free today from the Android and Apple Store, as well as Google Marketplace. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and David Stanley Mitsubishi will be back.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry. Oklahoma City. I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Welcome back to Tuesday Night Basketball here live from Midwest City High School. Tonight's boys basketball game here on Tuesday night is the Southeast Spartans of Oklahoma City and the Midwest City Bombers. And we're excited to bring this game to you. We've got several big-name athletes here playing tonight, a lot of athleticism, and we're in for a really good night of high school boys basketball. We just had the girls tip off and we'll complete the game, and Midwest City Lady Bombers won that. And we'll see if the Southeast boys can get a win here over Midwest City here tonight, but it's not going to be easy. They're about to list the starting lineup for Southeast Spartans here momentarily, but they're going through their starting lineup here for Midwest City, and I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick, broadcasting live here on PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and David Stanley Mitsubishi. Dylan, you are, in fact, a Midwest City graduate. What can you tell us about this basketball program here tonight?
So one of my boys is back as a head coach. He's a former Bomber. He was on the team that went to the state championship game back-to-back years. Tori Noel, he's back, and he's got the program back in the right direction. Got some really talented players on this team. And the starting lineup, we got number 11, Mark Jackson. Number 21, Brian Williams. He's actually a D1 baseball commit. He's headed to Dallas Baptist to play baseball. Number 30, Brandon Dixon.
We're about to get this game underway. Number 35, Jacob Daniels, will win the tip for Southeast. You've got number 2, Devon Chafin with the basketball. He's going to try and get, I guess, is that an offensive foul?
It's going to be a reach-in foul.
On number 21.
Yeah, Brian Williams.
The senior for Midwest City.
So these referees are looking to call a tight game early on.
So Southeast will keep possession. Lamar Veely will inbound the basketball for Southeast. Gets it to 34, Daquan Jenkins. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Midwest City. They're going to push it up the court. Number 5 there, Deshaun Denson. To Mac Jackson, number 11. Back to Denson. Three-point shot. Gets it to fall. They strike first blood. Midwest City up 3-0. Devon Chafin going to bring it up the court quickly. Finds a little bit of room. They
called a foul. I thought it was a jump ball.
Well, I thought it was really close to being a travel. His
Yeah.
foot was almost dragging.
Oh, no doubt about it.
But they didn't call that. Southeast will keep possession here. Chafin's going to inbound the basketball. Gets it to, well, it's now stolen by Midwest City. Breakaway layup, it's good, number 30.
Brandon Dixon, they have a lot of speed and athleticism on this Bombers team.
Lamar Veely.
They're going to play the full court
bringing it
press.
up the court and gets it to Jenkins there on the wing. Back to Chafin. Daquan Jenkins is one of their stronger players down low, and puts up the shot, and there's a great rebound by number 35 for Southeast. That's Jacob Daniels.
Yeah, he has a size advantage down there.
No
he
bucket,
just
though.
Couldn't finish the bucket, so the Bombers are going to get the ball back, and number 5, Denson's going to push it up the court. And he is a sniper from three-point land, so you got to get a hand in his face.
Cormel McDonald is down there, and for Southeast, three-point attempt, no good by Midwest City. Chafin, full court, easy. Whoa, and one foul. Bucket is good. I mentioned his name, Cormel McDonald. Went from defense to offense really quickly.
He sure
Caught
did.
the long pass, made the bucket, got fouled, and is now going to the free throw line to cut the deficit even more.
And McDonald, he is only a freshman. Young players on this basketball team.
Puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded, Midwest City. They're going to push the ball up the floor. Here's Denson.
It's Denson with the
and
ball. He
loose
gets
ball.
it stolen.
Veely gets it to Chafin. One-on-one. Dishes to McDonald off the glass. It's good. Great possession by the Southeast Spartans.
Got a 1-point game now.
Almost stolen by Chafin. Three-point shot attempt. No good. Dixon was wanting that. Here's a reverse layup. Made it look pretty. Deshaun Denson with the bucket.
Very
7-4
talented player.
Midwest City.
He can shoot. He can drive. He's a sophomore. Big-time player for the Bombers.
Here's Jenkins. Lost his dribble. They're going to blow a whistle here on somebody.
I think it's going to be on Jackson, number 11 for the Bombers.
That
Indeed
seems to be the case. Non-shooting foul, so I think Veely's going to be the one to inbound the basketball for the Spartans.
Both teams have come out pushing pace.
Jacob Daniels calling for the ball, but McDonald got it. He's over there on the wing, getting guarded really well. Gets to the high post to Jenkins. Turn around. Muscles his way, loses control of the basketball, goes out of bounds off Midwest City. Southeast will keep possession here.
Yep, DeMario Jones got his hand in there to deflect the pass. Southeast is going to keep the possession.
Veely, one of the better passers on this team. Throws to the top of the key to Chafin. Wanted to take it. He drives left, pulls up. Expensive two. Can't get it to fall. Jenkins. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. Daniels with the rebound. And there's a foul on the play here. Very aggressive first quarter. Everybody just trying to be the controller.
No doubt about it.
The more aggressive team.
Yeah, Daniels, that's his second offensive rebound on the night. We'll see if he could take advantage of this one. Didn't make the first.
Jacob Daniels only a sophomore. He's going to shoot free throws here. Makes the first one.
Coach Noel.
Spartans are within two.
Torrey's going to sub in Roy Henderson and Carlshon Young. Carlshon Young, the 6'4" junior.
Who's pretty explosive, right?
Yeah, he's an OSU basketball commit as a junior.
There's Daniels, makes the second free throw. Southeast down by one. Here's the Bombers. Deshaun Denson. Gets it to Carlshon Young. Now to the corner. Denson for three. Gets it to fall.
Money ball from the corner. Denson, that's his second three on the night. I'm telling you,
Midwest
Swift,
City up by 4. Applying some pressure, almost stolen. McDonald gets it to Daniels, goes off his fingertips, out of bounds. It'll be Midwest City basketball. Missed opportunity there.
For sure. They
got to get a stop and get the ball back and try to cut the deficit a little bit. But this Midwest City team is very athletic, as we see. Deshaun Denson just very comfortable shooting that three-point shot. Here's Young. Back to Denson. Roy Henderson now back to Young. Young, they're going to say.
Yeah, he moved his pivot foot.
They're going to say it was a travel. That was.
Not much movement, but the
that was
referee
pretty
was
close.
right there to see it. Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a turnover on the Bombers.
So Southeast gets the basketball back, and they're going to inbound to Devon Chafin. Chafin trying to create some room. Gets across half court. Trapped him at the half court. Gets it to Jenkins now on the other side to McDonald for three. No good. Veely with the rebound, put back no good. Midwest City gets the ball, throws it
3-on-1
down
break.
court. Tough situation, three-point shot in the corner, gets it to fall. That's number 11, Mac Jackson. Deep three to Daniels, coast to coast. Gets the reverse layup, makes it look easy.
Really tough bucket by Daniels, up and under the bucket to finish with the lay.
Well, needed a shot. Deep three by Midwest City. Jenkins fighting for the rebound. Somehow
Jackson gets it, and he gets fouled.
puts up the shot, no good, but he'll go to the free throw line.
Nice hustle play by number 11 for Midwest City, Jackson.
4:29 left in the first quarter. So far, so good. Close ball game. Each team kind of going back and forth with momentum.
That's what happens in these first quarters. You know, basketball is a game of runs.
Mac Jackson with the bucket. Makes the three, gets him to the 14 mark. He'll have an opportunity to get him to the 15 mark. Puts it up. Good. So 15-8. 7-point lead by Midwest City. Southeast. Devon Chafin showing his ball handling skills. Gets to the high post, puts up the jump shot, can't get it. Fights for his own rebound, throws it right in the hands of Veely with the floater, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Daniels gets it. Turnaround. Right-handed hook. Gets it to fall.
Daniels is just killing them on the offensive boards. That's his third offensive board, and he finishes that one to make it 15-10.
Great bucket by the sophomore to get within 5. Here's Young for 3. No good. Daniels gets the rebound. Throws to Chafin. Chafin, double teamed, has to get help. Going to call a foul
They trapped
on Mac
him.
Jackson.
Yep, tried to trap him, and just a little too handsy right there. It's going to be a foul on the Bombers.
3:44 left in the first quarter, 15-10. Midwest City on top of the Southeast.
They're in the bonus, so he's going to attempt 2 free throws.
So they'll have an opportunity to get within 3, but you got to make both of them.
No doubt about it.
Southeast is talking with their head coach, Walter Brewer, who's constantly coaching them on the basketball court and off it as well.
Interesting that Southeast doesn't have any players down there to attempt to get a rebound on this second free throw. It's just all Bombers.
And he misses it, so Midwest City does get the rebound. Here's Carl Sean Young. Moves right, now left. Young on the wing, three-point shot. Gets it to fall, left hand. Made it look easy.
Great ball movement. Roy Henderson with the assist to Young for the 3.
Here comes Devon Chafin, and he gets fouled in the process by number 3.
Number 3?
I don't have his.
We do not have a number 3 on our roster. We apologize to that young man.
That's all right. We'll just address him as number 3. We've got a timeout here. This gives us a chance to shout out our sponsors for our Tuesday night basketball broadcast here on PPBC TV. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the live stream here tonight. I know it's super cold outside.
It is definitely
so
chilly
this
outside.
is a much more comfortable way to get your high school basketball fix. Our sponsors for this broadcast, SSM Health in St. Anthony, Super Prep, David Stanley Mitsubishi, First Security Bank, State Farm agent Chuck Davis, Geronimo's Bakery, Covington Heat and Air, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. We couldn't be here without the help of our sponsors. Here shining a light on high school athletics here in the Oklahoma City area. So, Southeast down by 8. They've shown that they are very capable of getting some stops, but I think some key turnovers have been the case, and some really good outside shooting by Midwest City.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it.
Been the difference in this game right now.
They have about 4 guys that are just snipers from the tray ball
but
line.
Devon Chafin here can really draw a foul as good as anybody.
No doubt.
Gets within 7 now, made his first free throw. Will have a second opportunity here. 3:20 left in the first quarter. A lot of basketball to be played. Chafin puts it up, no good. Rebound at Midwest City, and they push it up the floor. Number 2, Roy Henderson with the basketball. Guarded by McDonald. Deep 3 by Young, no good. Fight for the rebound. Daquan Jenkins gets it done. Regains possession for Southeast. Passes to Chafin, who's going to lead his team up the court. Showcasing his dribbling ability. Finds Feely on the block, puts it up, and
yeah, he traveled.
He was also pretty much blocked by Roy Henderson.
I think that's why he traveled, because he saw the block coming from the backside.
Ran out of steps.
Turnover by Southeast. Roy Henderson's going to bring the ball up the court.
Gives it to Deshaun Denson, who's been solid shooting the 3 ball here today. Young for 3, no good. Jenkins with the strong rebound for Southeast. He's getting double teamed, has to give it to Chafin, to McDonald, back to Chafin. No, actually that's Daniels, right-handed hook. Puts up the shot, no good. They're going to call a foul. He's going to go to the free throw line.
Yep, it's a foul on Denson, the sophomore. Daniels is really making his presence known in the paint early in this ball game. I think this is his 4th time at the free throw line, and it's only the first period.
Well, foul count might come into play later on, because there have
agree.
been quite a few fouls here for Southeast, and 5, in fact, so far this first quarter, and only 1 called on Southeast.
No doubt.
And it would be a closer ball game if Southeast could become more efficient with the free throws.
You're right. You are right.
Here's Midwest City. Young at the top of the key, gets it to Henderson. Henderson loses control, stolen by Daniels, right back to Chafin, 2-on-2. And Chafin, wild layup, misses it. Gets the putback, no good. Jenkins with the other rebound, and that was good.
Yeah,
cleaning up the mess.
They are dominating on the offensive boards.
Southeast within 5. Carl Sheon Young. Roy Henderson on the wing, back to Young. On the other wing, Young decides to attack. Then he kicks it out. 3-point shot by 3. No good, in and out. Offensive rebound by Midwest City. Now they're going to get double teamed. Gives it back to Young. Get some room to maneuver and execute the offense. Here's Henderson. Back to Young. Young listening to the head coach of Midwest City.
That's Torrey Noel, the head coach from Midwest City. Southeast just sitting back in this zone.
Here's Young, down low to baseline to 3. Gets his teammate Caleb Stevens with the bucket.
Found the sophomore in the open spot in the zone.
Midwest
knocked
City
it down.
Back up by 7. Here's Daquan Jenkins. Southeast to Veely. Top of the key. Kicks it to McDonald on the wing. Loses control, 2-on-1. Here comes Midwest City with the layup, and they get the bucket.
Number 4,
They're up by
Mason
9.
McKenzie with the Euro.
And Midwest City is applying this full court pressure and gets a foul called on them, and that's going to take them directly to the free throw line.
Yeah.
Caleb Stevens.
Quite a few fouls on the Bombers in this first period. 41 seconds left. Midwest City up by 9.
And so Lamar Veely, the sophomore guard for Southeast, going to attempt some free throws. Down by 9, you got to make these.
No doubt about it. You do not want this game getting out of hand if you're Southeast.
And missed the first one. They not been as efficient as they'd like to be from the free throw stripe.
It's making a big difference in this game.
Gets the second one to fall, down by 8. Here comes Midwest City with 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Can't get the clock to start on time, and I think the referee noticed that.
Good eye by the ref. A lot of refs are just locked into
Not
the
a
action
lot.
on
Not
the
a
floor.
lot of time was wasted on that play.
No, I think about 2 or 3 seconds. They're going to run it down to 39 seconds.
Got it.
Midwest City's got the ball.
There we go. So
Going to inbound it to Roy Henderson.
Here we go. Game is underway. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Young on the wing, thought about taking it back to number 12. And then Henderson gets it on the other ring. They're just moving it along, right along the three-point line. Three-point attempt, gets it to fall. Roy Henderson, the senior guard, knocks it down to take the lead even further by 11.
Great ball movement by the Bombers to get that open three, and they're going to press them and trap them. Roy Henderson gets the steal.
Causes the turnover, found Young on the baseline. He thought about taking it. Another three-point shot by Midwest City, no good. Rebounded Southeast, ran out of time. Almost made it.
Almost made it.
The three-quarter court shot, but no good. And right now the Midwest City Bombers are up 25-14. We'll take a really quick timeout. We'll be right back for the second quarter here on Tuesday Night Basketball.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you
All right, Tuesday Night Basketball live from Midwest City, Oklahoma
with
tonight.
Me, Miles Perry.
Spartans 14, Midwest City 25. Shout out to our sponsors, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and David Stanley Mitsubishi. Southeast down by 11. What do they got to do differently this quarter? Cut the deficit a little bit.
One thing that I've noticed that will allow them to get back in this game is making their free throws. It's a lot closer right now if they knock all those down.
It would be single digits without question. Now here is Midwest City with the basketball. I thought Henderson might have pulled up there. Young back to Henderson, and he did. And he made it.
He did that time. He pulled up confident. That's his second three ball of the night, Roy Henderson.
14-point lead by Midwest City, and they've been very successful shooting the three-point shot. Here's Southeast, Devon Chafin drives, puts up the jump shot.
Good
no
contest.
Good. Young throws it down court. Henderson with the dunk.
Fast break means showtime for the Bombers. That's number 2, Roy Henderson, the senior, with the flush.
Loose ball. Kind of a collision there on the court. They're going to say Southeast basketball.
Yeah, Roy was going for another steal, tried to tap it back to his teammate Young, but couldn't quite get it to him. The Spartans are going to get the ball right back.
And collided with Cornell McDonald.
Midwest City's going to sit in this full court press again.
Chafin bringing it up the court. Gets past the logo. Deep three-point shot is short. Rebounded Carl Shion Young. Reaching foul by Chafin. I think that was a
I think that was a smart foul too, because they had numbers on the other end. There were 2 Bombers waiting with not a defender in sight. So I think that was actually a smart foul by Southeast.
Referees having a quick little meeting there at the middle of the floor.
Southeast, number 2, Devon Chapman.
Yeah, and so already one foul for Southeast this quarter. The fouls reset every quarter. They go to 5.
Yes, they do.
For every foul after 5, you get two free throws.
Roy's feeling it.
Deep, gets it to fall again.
3 for 3 from three-point land. Roy Henderson.
Is it the shoes?
It might be the Kobe's, the Mamba mentality.
Almost stolen. Here's Chafin. Takes it all the way off the glass. No good. Goes out of bounds. They're going to say Midwest City basketball. Last touched by, I believe, Jacob Daniels.
It was either Daniels or Chafin that tipped that ball out. They better get a hand in Roy Henderson's face because he'll pull up from real deep.
Brian Williams in the game for Caleb Stevens.
The D1 baseball commit, Brian Williams.
Here's Carl Sheon Young, throws it
Good
baseline,
pass.
completes it, and blocked. Almost stolen by Chafin. They're going to end up calling the foul on Chafin. And that was a shooting foul, so he'll go to the line.
Indeed it was. That's number 3 for the Bombers, attempting his first free throws on the night. Midwest City's up 33-14, 6:22 left in the second.
You've got to get some stops if you're Southeast. They're still in a situation where there's so much basketball to be played.
No doubt.
You know, you've just got to
weather the storm.
Right. And you've got to create some turnovers, but you got to capitalize
For sure.
on those turnovers. Turn them into points. Whoa, stolen.
Mason
Midwest
McKenzie.
City. Oh, what passing. What a great passing ability. Mason
sure.
McKenzie with the pass now court to Jacob Daniels.
He traveled. Yep. He tried to jump stop and his foot moved, so it's going to be another turnover on Southeast. Midwest City's starting to feel it.
Referees pick up on that's like the first thing they watch. And, you know, once we get into the regional area and state tournament, then we really start seeing them, you know, double down. You got to make sure you can play good fundamental
No doubt about
basketball.
it. Go back to your roots.
Deep three again. In and out. Rebounded Jenkins to Southeast.
That was just a heat check for Roy.
Jenkins fighting through the double team. Daniels has it. Gets across half court. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins goes right. Tacks baseline off the block.
Daniels there for the cleanup bucket.
In the
putback. Sophomore.
Much needed bucket for Southeast. Now they got to get a stop. And Carl Sheon Young says, nah, I'm going to knock down a three-point shot.
Falling back and fading away. The lucky lefty Young with the tray ball.
And Chafin has it through kind of a 4-on-3 situation. Turnaround jumper gets it to fall.
Chafin answers.
Southeast starting to feel it a little bit, but they've got to play better defense, and that's
Got
not
to
going to do
get
it.
back on defense. That's Mason McKenzie with the finish on the fast break.
Midwest City up 41-18. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Chafin with the basketball. Goes left on the left wing. Overlooking the defense. Gives it to number 24.
Damon Davis, the freshman for Southeast. Roy Henderson trying to go for the steal. They're going to call a reach-in foul on him. But that's definitely not a shooting foul, and they're not in the bonus.
Yeah, that's the first foul for Midwest City this quarter.
So the freshman Davis is going to throw the ball in from the baseline.
Midwest City's coach.
Torrey Noel.
Rocking the Jordan 11s.
You know how we do it in the dub, man. Got
All
another
right,
fast
here comes
break.
Midwest City. Carl Sheon Young tried to punch it, missed it. Rebounded Chafin. 2-on-1, and Davis is going to get the layup to get to the 20-point mark. Big-time bucket by Southeast after a strong defensive play.
No doubt about it. They took advantage.
Here's
Freshman
Henderson.
finished it. It's Mason McKenzie with the ball at the top.
Kenzie thought about pulling up. He's going to give it back to Young. Young has hit some big-time shots. Tried to
find Roy with the no-look pass.
Yeah, with the no-look dime, but was unsuccessful. Southeast knocks the ball out of bounds. Bombers will retain possession here. 4 minutes, 8 seconds left in the second quarter. 41-20 score. Midwest City on top. And double team was able to get out of it. Caleb Stevens, Demario Jones, number 10, rocking the green KDs. Davis with the basketball. Gets to number 3. Great ball movement. Carl Sheon Young for 3, no good. Fighting for the rebound, and Jenkins comes up with it and loses control, goes out of bounds.
But it is out of bounds on the Bombers, so Southeast is going to keep the ball.
Okie dokie. Going to inbound it to Chafin. Chafin and the Spartans have got to figure out how to go on a run here, and that was a reach-in by number 3.
Yeah, it sure was.
Did not agree with that.
No, of course he didn't agree with it.
Coach Torrey is saying, hey, it's not what we practice. It's not how we do things.
Yep, and Torrey's going to bring Roy Henderson right back in the game. The sniper from three-point land.
Teaching moment here for Torrey. So
It's just a
Southeast.
little tough love, you know.
Southeast with the basketball, inbounds it to Chafin. Chafin drives right. Euro step, layup, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Jenkins comes up with it, puts it up, and gets it to fall. Big bucket for Southeast. Trying to cut into this lead that Midwest City has right now. Henderson for three. Dangerous shooter off the glass, no good. And Davis, Demario Davis, the junior, with the putback bucket, gets fouled in the process. He's going to the free throw line and one.
Davis, right place at the right time, goes up with a shot, makes it, gets fouled. He's at the free throw line for one shot. And the Bombers are up 43-22, 3:12 left before halftime.
Ty Ball is in the game for Southeast, the first time he's got on the floor here.
Davis makes the shot, so they're up 43, 22-44.
Davis almost got
Nobody
trapped,
there.
but threw it cross court
Yeah, the pressure
to
got
a
to him
blank
on that.
space, and it goes out of bounds, and Midwest City gets possession. You can't commit turnovers like that.
Not if you want to come back. You're down 22.
It just gives more opportunities to Midwest City, and they've got a 22-point lead right now. Here's Young. Henderson on the baseline, somehow gets rid of it. Three-point shot on the wing, gets it to fall.
The money ball by number 21, Brian Williams.
That was superb ball movement there by the Browns.
Phenomenal ball movement. Ball movement leads to open shots.
Deep,
and William made him pay.
Deep throw, way out of bounds. Jacob Daniels still trying, went and got it, but
right into some of those Midwest City Bombers students on the front row.
Really bad pass. 2.5 left in the second quarter until halftime.
Just feels like the Spartans are getting a little frustrated.
Davis to Young, deep three, no good. And a fight for the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds off Midwest City. Southeast will get the basketball with 2:17 left in the second quarter. Chafin's going to inbound it to Ty Ball. Ball right back to Chafin. Splits the double team, or at least trying. Throws it to Jenkins, losing control. Carl Sheon Young puts it up, and the tomahawk left-handed dunk. And another long pass out of bounds.
That was disgusting. Young took off for flight in Midwest City. Oh, my God.
He's able to cock it back, too. Kind of a little bit of a windmill.
Oh, it's definitely a windmill with the left. That kid has got some major bunnies, and he showed it.
Well, doing athletic moves like that will attract Division I head coaches like Mike Boynton.
For sure. He is an OSU
for
commit
Oklahoma State
as of right now.
Really likes Carl Sheon Young's ability to play this game.
He's fast. He can shoot.
Would love to have him on his team.
Oh, for sure. Selfishly, as a OSU alum, I'd love for him to stay with that commitment and go to OSU.
Well, it's not about what you want, Dylan.
You're right.
It's about what they want.
A quick pass on the baseline. He finds Mason McKenzie. He puts it in for an easy two.
Ball gets doubled. It's McDonald's going to push it up the court, 2-on-2. And McDonald floater off the glass, no good, and kind of a fight for the rebound. And Daniels went down pretty hard but got right back up. He's a tough young man.
Yeah, he sure is. He's been battling in the paint all night.
Minute 45 left here in the second quarter. Both teams have 3 team fouls. The magic number is 5. Once you get to the 5, it's free throws, lots of them. And a fight for the loose ball. Midwest City gets it in, and another left-handed dunk by Carl Sheon Young.
He is just punishing the rim. So much authority.
And Jenkins gets the shot up, but no good. He's fouled in the process. He'll go to the free throw line. So got to take advantage of this opportunity. You just don't have that many, good looks with this tenacious Midwest City defense who they've got way more comfortable here in the second quarter than they did early in the first.
Oh, for sure. They started knocking down threes, getting in transition, easy buckets on the fast break.
Jenkins makes it.
Sophomore Jenkins knocks down his first free throw. 1 minute, 33 seconds left before half, 53-23. The Bombers are up.
Jenkins with his second free throw attempt. It's good. Here come the Bombers. Up by 19. No, up by 21. My math is off. Here's Shion Young. Henderson has it on the wing, guarded by Ty Ball. Gets it back to Henderson. Three-point shot. It's good. That's
Roy
what he
Henderson
does.
is on fire. That is his 5th three-pointer on the night.
56-24, minute 5 seconds left in the half. Stolen by Henderson, deep throw. Who's got it? It's Chafin of Southeast. Yeah, there was at one time.
I don't know how
Midwest,
he came up with that basketball.
Well, I don't know how he didn't get it.
Yeah, there were 4 Bombers around
there
Chafin.
There were 4 of them down there. If he just chunks it, he's going to find somebody open.
Yeah, but I think he actually got the ball stolen, and he turned it over. So the Bombers could get it right again, and
Henderson
Roy pulls up.
Gets
Bang!
It. I mean,
Roy Henderson lights out from three-point land.
Gracious. Ty Ball gets it to Jenkins. Jenkins attacking, jump shot, puts it up, no good. Henderson with the rebound. He's going to throw it cross court, gets it to number 4, McKenzie. Now number 12 with 3, no good. Rebounded Brandon Dixon. Bad pass. Somehow Carol Shion Young makes the save and throws it directly to Henderson for 3 and gets
Are
it
you
to
kidding
fall.
me? Roy Henderson, have a first half, my man.
That's 18 points on 3-point shots alone. And he gets another steal. And he's going up for the dunk and gets it to fall. I don't know why.
I thought he was going to throw the alley, but he finished the flush on his own.
That's the end of the first
Bombers
half.
are up big, 64-24.
That is a significant point difference. We'll take a little bit of a break here at halftime, come back and get this second half underway. We'll talk about what Southeast can do to get back in this game and cut this deficit down as much as possible. We'll be right back. Tuesday night basketball, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and David Stanley Mitsubishi. We'll be right back right here at halftime.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern. Injuries don't wait. For business.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune in to my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune in to my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
And we're back Tuesday night basketball here live from Midwest City High School tonight. Southeast Spartans of Oklahoma City on the road taking on the Midwest City Bombers. Right now, a significant difference, 64-24. Midwest City has the lead, and they were really efficient from the three-point line. And I believe it was Roy Henderson is, I think, leading the team in scoring right now for Midwest City. Was it 6 threes?
Oh, he had 8 threes, brother.
8 threes
that
in the
dude was
first
on
half.
fire.
And that's kind of how we got to the score that we see right now, 64-24. And if Southeast can just take care of the basketball a little bit better, get some stops, capitalize on it, we'll see if they can cut the deficit a little bit. But they've got possession right now until Carl Sheehan Young just makes the steal. Alley-oop to Henderson, back to Young. And he's going to just kind of get caught in the corner. Gives it back to his teammate. Three-point shot, no good. At least they're 0 for 1. They're 0 for in the first half here from three-point line.
Yeah, early on in the third quarter.
Here's DeQuan Jenkins to Daniels off the glass, and
they need
that's
more
how
of
we
that.
play Southeast Spartan basketball there.
No doubt about it. Get Daniels involved in the paint. He's had success tonight.
Henderson to Deshaun Denson. Back to Henderson. He's calling out the play. And they're
Denson
playing a
can shoot
little
as well.
bit of a you take it. No, you take it.
Right.
No, you take it. Mac Jackson, then Henderson at the high post. Jump shot is good.
Found the soft spot in the zone. Roy Henderson knocks down the midi.
Efficient scorer, and Chafin's going to get rid of it. Almost stolen, but Veely gets the ball. Loses control. Young gets it, reverse layup, and gets another easy bucket. So
Yep. Young with the
42-point
steal,
lead
the
here
up
by
and under
Midwest City.
lay.
Jenkins gets the basketball to Chafin. Chafin has to get the ball past half court, gives it to Daniels.
It's going to be a 10-second call.
Yep.
It's going to be a 10-second call, turnover.
Not enough time there, and
the trap got to him, and
number
Midwest
15,
City's going to get the ball right back.
Lawrence Clayton is in the game and for Lamar Vealing. Henderson three-point shot. Again, that's his 9th three.
He just feels like he can't miss right now. The basket looks so big for Roy. That's another tray ball.
He's shooting it like it's a free throw, like not very much effort at all. Here's Chafin with the J, no good. And loose ball, still loose. Chafin regains the shot and tried to get it to Daniels along the baseline and miscommunicated.
Yeah.
He went inside. Chafin thought he was going outside. He goes out of bounds. It'll be Midwest City basketball. Here comes Vealy.
It's the sophomore Denson bringing the ball up the court.
Vealy moves to the right side to Mac Jackson. Foul along the way. I think they're going to call it on Southeast.
Yep, it's going to be a reaching foul. They were trying to steal it from Jackson. It's on the floor, though, so Roy's going to throw it in from the baseline. Watch out for an alley to Young.
Three-point shot, in and out, and put back by Mac Jackson.
Really good hustle play by Jackson to come up with that offensive board for points.
Like to see Southeast kind of crash the boards a little bit. There were too many Midwest City bombers around the basket. Here's number 34, Daquan Jenkins with the bucket, a much-needed bucket for the Southeast Spartans.
Oh, for sure. Nice stop and pop.
And steal by McDonald, gives it to Chafin, 2-on-1. Puts up the jump shot, can't get it to fall. Fight for the rebound. Midwest City comes up with it and chunks it down court. Straight to Young for the dunk.
Showtime in Midwest City. That was Roy to his man Young with the flush.
Number 15, Lawrence Clayton with the basketball. Gets it to McDonald, now to Daniels. Daniels loses control. Stolen by Jackson, back to Young. Young with the shot attempt, no good, goes out of bounds. Are they going to call a foul?
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on number 15, Lawrence Clayton. It was either foul or get dunked on. I think he made the right decision.
He made the right decision. No doubt about it.
So
Middle
Young.
of the third quarter here, 75-28. Young rocking the Kobe reverse Grinches tonight.
Yes, sir. And
So
as you know, me and you talked on the day they dropped. I somehow got them on the
You
sneakers
got a pair
app.
and I did not. And so you like to rub that in my face, but that's all right. It's okay. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm not upset
We're all
about it.
fine,
We're
brother.
all fine. Everything's great.
You're getting ready to go to Baltimore. You're fine.
That's right. That's right. So Southeast with the basketball, kind of getting double teamed from
Yep.
the jump, goes out of bounds. Southeast going to retain possession here. 4:38 left in the third. Southeast down by a lot.
Yeah, when Midwest City got going from three-point land, it did not stop raining.
Daquan Jenkins almost stepped off at the half-court line. McDonald gets the three-point attempt. Are they going to say he stepped out of bounds, Daniels did, or a foul of some kind?
I think it was a foul under the basket on Daniels. Daniels gets the offensive board. He's done that a lot tonight, and I think he got fouled in the process, but it was a non-shooting foul.
So
Jenkins is going to throw it in from the baseline for the Spartans.
let's see. So kind of a, miscommunication. Got it into Daniels, turnaround jumper, gets it to fall. Gets to the 30-point mark.
And Daniels really tough
47
down there in the
right
paint.
now.
It's another good bucket for him.
Three-point shot by Mac Jackson, no good. Carl Sheon Young with the rebound for Midwest City. Behind the back pass to Brian Williams. And here's Henderson weaving in and out, puts up the floater, doesn't get it. Jacob Daniels with the rebound, throws it down the court to Chafin. Chafin's going to attack the rim and miss the shot. Young gets the rebound from Midwest City. Now to Brian Williams, who's going to try his hand at a dunk and off the rim.
He tried the windmill and just couldn't quite finish it, but this gymnasium was gonna explode.
You felt the spark.
Yeah, you could definitely
He
feel it.
almost lit the fuse there with that dunk play.
my
That would have
gosh.
injected this crowd with a ton of
That man
energy.
got way up there. He's only 5'11", and he can jump.
Chafin gets the inbounds pass, stolen by Young, who gets the rebound and was going to seem to be
He tried to throw it off the backboard to Roy for the oop.
I don't think Roy was completely prepared for that.
No, he wasn't.
So here we go. Jenkins going to inbound the basketball for Southeast. Thought about going deep. Finds Daniels. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins to Chafin. Got to get past half court. Does. McDonald wide open for three. Can't get it to fall. McDonald gets the rebound and the putback shot. Good bucket by him.
Cormel McDonald, the freshman, he's getting some quality minutes tonight. Young with the drive and the pull up. Pass out to
Corner
Jackson.
three to Jackson. Bang.
Money ball from the corner. Number 11, Jackson.
Jenkins gets the basketball. Down court to Daniels, one-on-one, backs it up, hook shot, gets it to fall. A little bit of a Kareem.
Oh, yeah, he's patient.
Abdul-Jabbar there shot.
You got to love the patience in the paint by Daniels.
Young attacks the rim and tried to punch it again off the glass. Deep three, no good. And Lawrence, Clayton with the rebound and gets it to Chafin, who gets the bucket. Southeast making a couple stops and getting some points on the board here in these last few possessions. Roy Henderson again for three. Can't get it to fall. It's rare that that happens.
Really is.
Behind the back pass and shot attempt by Midwest City. And here's Roy from the corner, three no good. Chafin gets the rebound, pushes it up the court. Shaken, attacks the rim, layup, it's good.
Coast to coast for Chafin. Doing what he can for his team. They're down big, but they're still playing tough. 80-38, Bombers on top. Roy brings the ball to court.
Euro step, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded Chafin. There's a foul of some kind.
Yeah, Chafin fouled Roy on that drive. So Roy's going to go to the free throw line, and Coach Torrey's going to sub out a lot of the Bombers on the floor right now.
Get some of these younger guys in the game. Minute 43 left in the third quarter. The score's 80-38. It's been all Midwest City this evening. Here's Henderson's first free throw attempt. It is good.
Got it.
He can shoot the three pretty efficiently.
Oh, he sure can.
You think he can, a free throw would be a little bit easier.
Oh, for sure. He can score at all levels of the game. Him and Young, the two leaders on this team.
Second free throw, no good.
I think he airballed that on purpose so he could get subbed out of the game, and that's exactly what happened.
And DeMario Jones is going to sub in place of Roy Henderson, who's going to take a breather. Hit 9 threes tonight.
Yeah, that man had a phenomenal night. We're still in the third quarter,
Cormel McDonald
81-38.
shaken. Oh, got it stolen. Brandon Dixon, three-point steal and a three-point shot.
It is
Good.
raining threes in the dub. Another three for the Bombers.
And
Dixon.
a little bit of a reach-in foul by Jones. Going to get called for that. So Southeast will retain possession here and still not to that 5-foul mark.
They got to it really quick in the first quarter, but just not so much in the second half. Chafin's got the ball.
Chafin gets held a little bit.
Yeah, going to call a foul on Dixon.
Minute 21 here in the third quarter. 84-38. Yeah, the high-octane offense of Midwest City has kind of been the difference so far in this game. And
No doubt about it.
you know, their ability to shoot the three-point shot and shoot it consistently makes any team very difficult to beat.
Oh, you're right about that. You are right about that. And then they start getting easy points in transition. when they were forced turnovers. And they can run and jump.
Jenkins gets the ball down low to Daniels. Daniels turn around. Hook gets it to fall. Great play by 35.
Daniels, he's had a really good night tonight for the Spartans. He's kind of been the key and consistent player.
Here's Dixon for another three-point shot, and this time no good. Devon Chafin gets the basketball, leading it out, loses his dribble, needs help, gets it past half court to Jenkins. Jenkins gonna attack the rim with authority and gets the bucket.
Jenkins just big-bodied him on that drive. He said, I want this, I'm gonna go get it.
Ooh, found a wide open number 3 of Midwest City down baseline for the bucket.
The baseline cutter for the Bombers, number 3.
Didn't exactly see him, attack that part of the court. Here's Jenkins to Clayton. Clayton to Chafin. Chafin needs help. Finds Jenkins at the free throw line. He attacks the rim. Can't get the shot to fall. Here comes Caleb Stevens. Going to slow it down, but needless to say, three-point attempt. Steven gets his own rebound and layup, and it's good. And that's going to be the end of the, well, never mind. There's one more.
Still got 1.2 seconds left in the third.
You got a foul here, kind of a blocking foul.
Gonna have to take a really quick shot if you even want to try and attempt to get one off. Just
and then the
touch
fouls,
and shoot.
Fouls will reset after the quarter.
Like Westbrook.
Are you a fan of
trigger.
Are you a fan of the new LSSAA rules of the the 5-point foul, the 5 foul bonus per quarter instead of per half?
Man,
of
I
7?
don't know. It's
because it was
different.
7, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it's
per
just
half.
I think so. It's so much different now. I'm having trouble getting used to it, but really don't have any other choice.
I'm kind
but
of
to
a
get
fan
used
by
to
it. I like it. I like it.
It does force them to try to play more discipline without fouling.
Well, yeah, but you'd see so many teams get in foul trouble early.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Early, and then it'd be just like nothing but free throws. The entire second quarter, the entire fourth quarter, it's, because there's so many fouls. And every game is different. Sometimes it really wouldn't have much of a difference, but I'm a fan of the move. I think it was a rightful move. We're going to take a real quick break and come back and get this fourth quarter underway. Tuesday night basketball here on PPBC TV. Appreciate you tuning in for the live stream for the Southeast Spartans in the Midwest City Bombers. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
All right, fourth period about to be underway. And it's underway right now. The Midwest City Bombers have an 88-44 lead here in the fourth quarter over the Southeast Spartans of Oklahoma City. Southeast is not quitting. Their effort level is extremely high, and you got to give credit where credit's due. Midwest City has performed well. They've scored more points, but Southeast refuses to give up and let down despite the score. And there's something that needs to be said about that. The effort level is still very high.
Especially that guy, Jacob Daniels.
He's going to attack. Oh, Euro step, beautiful layup.
Euro to the left. Mr. Daniels, have a night.
If it wasn't for the strong three-point shooting early in the first quarter, that created this scoring gap, it would be a different game.
Yeah, when Midwest City got hot, they got smoking hot.
And three-point attempt here by Midwest City, no good. Got their own rebound. Daniels with the block, still Midwest City basketball, and they find somebody to get it done.
Yep, that was number 10, DeMario Jones with the mid-range shot. And Midwest City is still playing full-court defense, trying to hit him with the trap. They find Daniels.
Ooh, tried to get McDonald down at the baseline, but it was tipped by Jones of Midwest City. Inbounds it to Jenkins. Jenkins with the jump shot from the free throw line off the glass and good.
The mid-range jumper off the glass. I guess the bank is open for the Spartans.
Chafin almost got the steal. We've got a layup and a foul.
Lot of contact.
Number 12, Caleb Stevens, going to the free throw line for Midwest City.
Yeah, he drives and gets walloped by 2 Spartan defenders, so he's going to get 2 shots. He's only a sophomore. Caleb Stevens, 5'11" guard. I guess they're calling it on the floor. No shot attempt.
Corner inbound pass, and Dixon with the floater. Gets it to fall. Drew the contact, but didn't draw the foul.
Threw the contact over the defender with a nice floater.
Chafin putting it forward and stolen, and we've got a wide open layup here by.
It's number 3 with the open layup.
So that's
Defense
Jarvis
turned
Nash. He's changed his number from 25 to number 3.
Good to know, Jarvis Nash. We apologize, my man.
All right, Daquan Jenkins. Down low to Daniels, and we've got a foul call somewhere along the baseline.
Yeah, Anthony Dixon, I think he pushed Daniels in the back because we know how good Daniels is with those post moves. So Dixon,
Caleb Stevens coming out, Keelan Jenkins coming in. Number 15 making
a lot of
his
young
second
bucks
half
getting some
debut.
playing
And
time.
beautiful shot selection by Daniels, well execution.
Yeah, he's taking advantage of those smaller guys in the paint. Very dominant tonight.
Nash gets rid of it to Jones. Jones to Dixon. Dixon.
Good pass.
Well, I mean, beautiful pass. Brandon Dixon right now gets it to DeMario Jones, and Keelan Jenkins was putting up the shot and gets fouled in the process, so he'll go to the free throw line. 5 minutes, 3 seconds left in the game. Midwest City has a great opportunity to get to triple digits here tonight.
I think they will.
They're up 47 now.
We saw triple digits in the Douglas girls game the other night.
Yeah.
That was a special moment.
The Douglas Lady Trojans, they really good basketball team.
Had that gym feeling it. They wanted that so bad.
That was an exciting atmosphere. All right, so Dixon with the three-point attempt and gets it to fall.
Open shooter on the wing.
The 50-point lead by Midwest City over Southeast right now, and I think somebody either got fouled or there's a kicked basketball, and they're going to have a reach-in foul.
Yeah.
Midwest City's going to put in Edward Nevins, the junior, going to replace Brandon Dixon, who's going to take a breather. TJ Ball's in the game for Southeast. Inbounds to Chafin. Chafin's going to back up and try and work through that double team. Gets a foul called on, I believe that's DeMario Jones.
Yep, it sure is.
I think they're going to take Jones out and put Stevens back in the game.
That is the case.
But not just yet.
Yeah, I don't know who's coming out. Doesn't look like anybody. Here we go.
He can't roll with 6 players.
Doesn't look like anybody wants to come out, but here comes Jarvis Nash. He's going to take a seat. He's had a pretty good night tonight. Coach Torrey's happy with all of his guys.
Jacob Daniels to TJ Ball. Ball to Chafin. Chafin gets past half court, behind his back, top of the key. Fakes left, goes right, jumper, gets it to fall.
Love it.
That's the Devon Chafin that we know and love, and that's a very comfortable play for him. And that's a shot that was not made. Now it's a foul or shot rebound here. Keelan Jenkins puts up the shot. Now it's stolen by Daquan Jenkins, no relation. Chafin fighting for the loose ball, gets it, pulls it up, gets fouled in the process, but misses the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, Chafin, he's had a pretty good night. Him and Daniels are kind of the high points of the Southeast Spartan squad. On his previous bucket, Chafin created the separation with the dribble, a nice mid-range jumper to go down. Now he's at the free throw line.
No good. He'll have one more try here. Trying to get to the 53-point mark. TJ Ball's going to reposition himself in case of a free throw miss here. And he did miss it, and Bombers still come up with the rebound. Pass it to Jenkins, and Keelan's going to attack the rim, put up the shot, no good. Well defended by Jacob Daniels. Cross court to Devon Chafin, deep 3, gets it to fall.
Really good shot by Chafin. He's still playing hard, pulled up for a deep 3.
Here we go. 3-point shot by Jones, no good. TJ Ball with the rebound. Chafin with the basketball, 2-on-2.
Don't give him space.
3-point shot again, no good. And Lawrence is going to come up with the rebound and gets it to Daniels. He'll be fouled by Edward Nevins.
Yep.
So Daniels back to the free throw line. 3:11 left in the fourth quarter. It's one of my favorite bands.
You know what?
3:11.
I'm going to see them in concert at the end of February.
Are you? Whatever.
They're going to be in concert with the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Jimmy Eat World. Going to go see them.
You got me a ticket or whatever, right? I just said.
I love
they're my
311.
favorite band.
I
and
wish
you're
I
going to
would've
tell
known.
me that, well, I'm going to go, Swick, but you're not invited.
Never said
right.
that part.
Well, I felt like you insinuated.
I wasn't invited to Baltimore.
Felt like you insinuated. Well, you're a Green Bay Packer fan. We don't invite Green Bay
Anyways.
Packer fans to Baltimore Ravens games.
Back to the
All right.
game. You're kind of one. You went to Green Bay.
I did go to a Green Bay Packer game once upon a time.
You had a
Once
good
upon
time.
a
You can't
and
even lie to me.
It was the 5th coldest Packer game in Green Bay history. Playoff history, that is. All right, so number 12 here with the basketball, Caleb Stevens, cuts off a screen, thought about pulling up, has to get rid of it. Gets it to Nevins. He's going to drive baseline, puts up the shot.
Blocked
well
by
blocked.
Daniels.
Great block by that young man. And Chafin going to go coast to coast, puts it up, gets it to fall. What a great
Chafin
offensive
is
play.
going crazy right now at the end of this game.
Devon making things happen. 2:25 left in the game. 3-point shot in the corner, no good. And Daniels with the rebound, throws back to Chafin. And he's going to turn around, gives it to Jenkins, who gets the easy bucket. I think Midwest City's kind of letting off the gas here
Yeah, they are.
when they've got a 40-point lead. Well, 39 really. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded TJ Ball, fires it down court to Chafin. 1-on-1, but here comes Nevins out of nowhere, knocking the ball
Yeah,
out
Nevins was
of,
coming in hot,
like
dude.
that was an
He was
aggressive
coming in
defensive
hot.
move
That was
by that young
aggressive
man.
rip, for sure.
I don't think Chafin had an idea, any
No.
idea that he was coming up, going to knock the ball.
The good thing is Chafin and Daniels are only sophomores for the Southeast team.
Yeah, a lot to look forward to in the future, and
I'm gonna call foul.
yeah,
That's what
he's
Daniels
gonna
does.
go to the free throw line, and Nevins gets called for the foul.
Daniels does a great job at creating that contact. And more times than not, he gets the bucket, but on this one he does not. He is at the free throw line, though, for 2 shots.
So, how far can Coach Torrey take this Midwest
I think
City
they have a
team this
really,
year?
really good chance. It's Midwest City's first year playing in 5A. They've always been up in 6A with the big dogs. They went to the Putnam City tournament, knocked out 3 of the big 6A teams. They beat PC West, Tulsa Union, and Norman North in the finals. I think the sky's the limit for this Bomber team.
Southeast still playing defense, and Keelan Jenkins getting the left-handed bucket to get to the 102 mark. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Southeast just trying to give everything they got. And they get pickpocketed there, and Chafin gets the steal back. 3-on-1. Jenkins to Chafin. Layup, no good. Daquan Jenkins with the put back, no good. And here come the Bombers. Nevins, I think he stepped out of foul.
Yeah, he sure did. He couldn't stop his feet. I think it's out of bounds on Midwest City. Oh, okay, they're going to call foul. So I guess he got fouled before he stepped out of bounds.
All right.
Not in the bonus, though, so they're just going to throw it in from the baseline.
Minute 2 left here. I want to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. SSM Health at St. Anthony, David Stanley Mitsubishi, Super Prep, First Security Bank, State Farm agent Chuck Davis, Geronimo's Bakery, Covington Heat and Air, Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. Wouldn't be able to do what we do and shine a light on high school athletics here in the state of Oklahoma without the help of our sponsors, and we appreciate them supporting Oklahoma City Public Schools and high school basketball here in the state. 48 seconds left, and Devon Chafin shooting 2 free throws here. I like his game. Sometimes he gets a little reckless.
Oh, yeah.
If he can tighten up and kind of cut down on some of those mistakes.
He's young. He's only a sophomore.
Chafin has a bright future ahead. He's without a doubt has great handles.
Oh, for sure.
And can attack the rim. And
he showed his range from the
got
3-point
hops.
line.
He's got a lot of things you got to like in a basketball player. Here's Midwest City putting up the shot. He's fouled by number 13.
Yep. Caleb Stevens is going to go to the free
Furman
throw line.
Escamilla with the foul.
I think he's the lone senior on this Southeast team. That's exactly right.
Well, Southeast is getting a lot of experience. There's no question about it. There's room to grow, and that's what they're going to be doing.
It's a reloading year for them. They lost all their starting 5 from last year that we covered. The Graham brothers are at Westmore.
They made the state tournament.
They did. We covered that game.
They've got a really, really good program. So it's just about reloading. All right, Daquan hands off to Chafin. He's going to take it. Puts up the long 2. Rebounded Midwest City. Nevins with the rebound. He's going to push it up the court. Finds Jones to number 13, Anthony Dixon.
Really good passing on that fast break for the easy lay.
Daniels got caught.
Steal.
And that
no
was a
look.
Strong defensive play. Thought they were going to call a foul on TJ Ball.
Anthony
13
Dixon.
seconds left. Ball goes out of bounds. So Midwest City will probably dribble this thing out here.
I think so.
The last 10 seconds of this game. Again, thank you so much to our sponsors. I really can't express to you how grateful we are to support high school basketball here in the state of Oklahoma. And again, Oklahoma City Public Schools, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, David Stanley Mitsubishi, First Security Bank, State Farm agent Chuck Davis, Geronimo's Bakery, Covington Heat and Air, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's stream live broadcast between Southeast and Midwest City. The Bombers are victorious.
Indeed, they are.
109-64. Have a great rest of your Tuesday evening, and make sure you follow PPBC TV. Download the app. Follow us on YouTube so you never miss a broadcast, and we'll keep you updated on all the games that we provide to the public. And thank you for tuning in, and have a great Tuesday night. We'll see you next time.